Yo, what's up you guys? Welcome to another Meta Monday video where I talk about the meta Pokemons you need to know in PvP to help you win your next trainer battle. So let's get started. Alright guys, so in this video I'm going to talk about the top 10 bug type Pokemons in PvP for Pokemon Go. Just to let you guys know, there is no indefinite like almighty bug type Pokemon that should be the best. My top 10 I kind of go loosely from what I think is like not, so and so to like what I think is like a must have bug type Pokemon. Alright, so Pokemon that are on my top 10 list are chosen based on weakness and resistance, its move type, and its overall stat. So starting off with our first one is Armando. No, not that Armando. No, not Mustache Armando. No, not Cowboy Armando. No, not Cholo Armando. No, not Baby Armando. This Armando, which is a bug and rock type Pokemon. Its weakness is only rock, steel, and water, which is really good for a bug type Pokemon. Like, bug types only have a long list of weaknesses and a long list of resistance. But for this one, it has only 2 resistance to normal and poison type. The moves that you want to have on this is Fury Cutter, Cross Poison, and Rock Blast to have a nice coverage of different types of Pokemon for any kind of rounds really. Just an FYI, Fury Cutter is basically like the best bug type attack for quick attacks. So in this case, I would recommend for you to have all 3 moves because, well, I like the long coverage because Cross Poison does a little bit of damage, but Rock Blast really does nail it for like any kind of battle. So if you guys have a good Armando lying around, definitely use that for a PvP tournament because it would definitely throw off your opponent because they won't be expecting this for sure. Coming up to number 9 on our list, Fortress is a tank because its only weakness is fire and is resistant towards grass, poison, bug, dragon, fairy, ice, normal, psychic, and steel type. And if you don't go at it with its only weakness, which is fire, it's going to take a little while. And the best part about this is that it has Bug Bite. So basically Bug Bite follows right after Fury Cutter for like energy gain for an attack. And for its charge move, I'm gonna leave this one open for you guys because if you're only gonna have one, I would say you have Heavy Slam because it's a steel type attack. It doesn't require as much energy and you'll get stabbed with it. Earthquake is great and Rock Tomb is great. So all 3 is just fine. And all 3 are great to cover a wide array of Pokemon, especially utilizing its tankiness that you have more time to charge up your charge move. So that's why you can hold out for an Earthquake if you need to. Fortress is like, it's so annoying to fight. Just to let you guys know. Alright, coming up to number 8 on our list is a surprising one actually because I never would have thought Yanma or Yanmega would be like any kind of relevance, but then I looked at the movesets and Yanmega has great stats and you can go with Yanma too, but the problem is you have to find 100% because it doesn't reach 1500 CP. So in that case, you have to find 100% to reach the highest possible HP and CP for that Pokemon. So just to let you guys know. But for Yanmega though, you do have some wiggle room because it maxes out I think like 2800. For Yanmega, you want to have Bug Bite, like I said, is a great energy gain attack for bug type Pokemon. Ancient Power, I think it requires only 45 energy, so it charges up really fast, along with Aerial Ace. I think it's also 45 or 35, I forgot. But these 2 attacks don't require much energy and they'll do a lot of damage. So if you're fighting off a grass type or even like you're backed in a corner against like a fire type Pokemon, Ancient Power will blow them away. And Bug Bite is just gonna charge up super fast. It is weak to electric, fire, flying, ice, and rock. It's double weakness to rock, so watch out for that. But it's resistant towards ground, fighting, grass, and bug. So for this one, yeah, you can use it against like say a Heracross. If you do have it, I recommend you using both Ancient Power and Aerial Ace. You need that kind of coverage. Alright, so coming down to Pincer. Pincer is kind of like another Heracross, but not a Heracross. But I chose Pincer because it's a bug type, means that its only weakness is fire, flying, and rock. So it has less weakness than a lot of bug type Pokemon like bug and flying, bug and poison, and it's resistant towards fighting, grass, and ground. But you have to get a legacy move for Pincer, just to let you know. So it is what it is, but if you can find a Pincer with Fury Cutter, X-Scissor, and Submission, yeah, that is a great coverage right there with Pincer like. So the best part about Pincer is that it knows Fury Cutter, and Submission doesn't require that much energy like close combat with Heracross. So in combination with Fury Cutter and X-Scissor, you can spam that all day long. It definitely throw off your opponent. Something just like off the beating track will, you know, give you that nice little edge, because people just, you know, will think about like what to do to counter it. Alright, next up on the list, Scizor. Scizor has the same weakness and resistance as Fortress because it's both steel and bug. And I guess in comparison to Fortress is kind of like the tanky kind of like, it takes a little bit while to charge up its charge move. But for Scizor is a spammer because it knows Fury Cutter, which is the fastest energy gain for bug type Pokemon. So with that, you want to have X-Scissor and Iron Head. When I use Scizor, I have Night Slash and X-Scissor because in Ultra League, you're gonna face against a Giratina. So having a dark and bug type attack will help you out to like really like, you know, do a lot of damage. Problem is that it's pretty squishy. It has only 104 HP. You can push it a little bit higher for HP, but in general, the best strategy I like to use with my Scizor is to overcharge my charge move like at least 2 bars. So at least 2 X-Scissors or like 1.5 Iron Head. And basically you want to switch out, so whenever you take down your opponent's shield, you can just spam attack them just one after the other, and it's, yeah, that's what it's used for me personally. But I guess in comparison to what I would use between a Fortress and a Scizor, I would okay, well, first off, a Fortress will survive longer, but I like Scizor because it does a lot of spam attack. You have the opportunity to shield base, and you can hold energy for like a second charge move later on down the line. So it gives a little bit more flexibility to like use up charge move, and it's easier to use for like strategy wise instead of just tanking the hits. And for this one, we have Venomoth. Venomoth quick attack, Bug Bite is a legacy move. So you have to find someone to trade with, and a lot of people do have it. It's not like the most rarest legacy move, but it's your choice on how you want to strategize your Venomoth. So you can have a decent Venomoth with Confusion, Bug Buzz, and Civil Wind. For me, if I'm using Confusion for my Venomoth, I would like to have 2 bug attacks just to give me like, you know, Civil Wind does a little bit less damage than Bug Buzz. So I like to have both, something heavy hitting and something like, you know, that will charge up a little bit faster. But Venomoth is a good tank to handle like a lot of different Pokemon because its only weakness is Fire, Flying, Psychic, and Rock, and resistant towards Fighting, Grass, Bug, Fairy, and Poison. So this would dominate like a Venusaur, any kind of fighting type really, because it doesn't take that. It's double resistant to Fighting and Grass. I won my last round actually with a Venomoth with Confusion and Civil Wind. And if you have that lucky chance to raise up your defense and attack, you're gonna win the match, like right there. Like it's a 10% chance to get that stat boost, but it has happened to me a lot of times for a round. So yeah, Venomoth is a must-have. Heracross. This one is a little difficult because it's a regional, and you know, not everybody can access a Heracross because yeah, that's just basically it right there. And it's a bug and fighting type. So its weakness is Fairy, Fire, has a double weakness to Flying. So watch out for like Pidgeot, even like any kind of flying move that, any kind of Pokemon that knows Sky Attack, you want to get out of there. And it's weak against Psychic as well. So a Venomoth will take this down. And it's resistant towards Bug, Dark, Fighting, Grass, and Ground. So Heracross is particularly valuable for the Jungle Cup for this month, which features Grass, Bug, Electric, and Normal type because everyone's gonna use a Vigoroth. So having a Pokemon that's resistant to fighting will give you that little upper advantage against a Vigoroth. Alright, so my charge move, I chose to have Mega Horn and Earthquake for the variety because my Heracross is already doing a lot of damage with counter. So having, you know, a second fighting charge move, it limits me to like what Pokemon I can take down. So I chose Beedrill because of the variety of charge moves it has and its resistance and weakness. Its weakness is Fire, Flying, Psychic, and Rock. It's resistant towards Fighting, Grass, Bug, Fairy, and Poison. Some of the key features of why I like Beedrill: Bug Bite, which is a legacy move for Beedrill, but you can find it pretty easily from people. I definitely recommend Sludge Bomb or Aerial Ace for this Pokemon because it does a bug quick attack already. So having a poison and flying type, like I said, I like the coverage. Alright, so our last 2 Pokemon on our list. Number 2 is Vespiqueen, and its weakness against Electric, Fire, Flying, Ice, double weakness to Rock, and it's resistant towards Ground, Fighting, Grass, and Bug. So this Vespiqueen is pretty much like the anti-Fortress, anti-Heracross bug type Pokemon really in general, or Grass type. So basically Vespiqueen is a tank with Bug Bite as its fast move, and X-Scissor with Power Gem would be the attack that you want to have because you want to use X-Scissor for shield baiting and Power Gem to like land some devastating blows. Power Gem is going to take a little while to charge up, just a little FYI. It requires 60 energy and does 80 damage, yeah, so it takes a little while. Like I said, I recommend Scizor and Power Gem for your charge move. So the last Pokemon on the list is Ninjask. And the reason why I chose this Pokemon is because it has Fairy Cutter, Aerial Ace, which only requires 35 energy, and Shadow Ball that does 100 damage and requires only 50 energy. So basically your opponent is gonna deal with your spam Aerial Ace, and whenever you take down a shield, the Shadow Ball charges up almost as fast as Aerial Ace. Any kind of, basically I love any Pokemon that knows Fairy Cutter. And having a spam attack like Aerial Ace to take down, you know, flying type Pokemon like even a Vespiqueen, you know, it's cool to have that on the arsenal list. Alright guys, that's the end of my video. Let me know what you think. Did I miss any bug type Pokemon? Do you have any suggestions on like what you think should have been added to a list? Leave them down in the comments below. So every Monday is Meta Monday, where I highlight different meta Pokemons in Pokemon Go to help you win your next PvP trainer battle. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks again for watching my video. Sub and like, of course, if you like this video and for more content. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. No, not that Armando. No, not Mustache Armando. No, not Cowboy Armando. No, not Cholo Armando. No, not Baby Armando. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Are you serious? Oh my god. I got it. Look at this. So, bam. Only one right there. Bam. I got it. I can't believe I got it. Of course, as soon as I turn off my live stream, this would happen. This would happen. Yeah. Amazing. Just freaking amazing. Alright, so what's up guys? So right now I'm literally about to pull out to go drive, and I got a Nidoran, and lo and behold, as soon as I end my live stream, bam, my first Nidoran, I got it. Can you believe that? Wow, like let me take that screenshot right there. Let me just wait, let me just do that. Take that AR mode, okay, and oh my god, that is just ridiculous. Of course, that's what exactly happened. As soon as I end my live stream. Whole time. I'm good now, but just like, are you serious? Like, wow, okay, cool. Well, time to go home.